when Bob Geldof gave his speech, he was talking about how, as young people, we have a lot of work to do. So the question was, what do I plan to do in the next few days, and what do I plan to do in the long term when I return to my country? So I guess what I plan to do in the next few days is pretty simple. I want to contribute as much as possible. I want to get inspired as much as possible, and I want to be able to inspire other people to do the same. I've been involved in activism and campaigning for a long time. I think it's one of the most important things that we should be doing. And if there's one thing that I can tell young people is to be an activist and campaign for stuff you really believe in. Because there's nobody out there that's gonna actually make a difference but you. Because every single person counts, and I want to send this message to every young person that I meet in this summit, and I want to let them know that it's not about the leaders, it's not about the business. Ultimately, it's always about you, and it's always about what you're gonna do. So I guess the answer to the second question, which is what are you going to do in the long term or the next few years after the summit, I want to bring this message, and I want to bring what we have succeed in One Young World, or what we will succeed in One Young World, or even if we fail, I want to bring this experience back to people in my country, in Taiwan. I want to let them know that there is this young movement going on where we want to encourage young people to be more responsible, to be more socially active, to campaign and to actually talk about what they believe in. I think it's important for us to take individual actions, because what's going on with the summit is this is not the end of it. We passed a resolution, we asked the government to do certain things, we asked the world to listen to us, but if they don't, nothing's going to change. So the ultimate thing that's going to change is if we take this seriously and then go back and do something. So for example, many things have been evolving, such as campaigning for HIV AIDS patient, because I live in Thailand and that's one of the major problems that we face, or campaigning for women's rights, or campaigning against death penalty. All kind of things that you think about and you think it's a problem, you should go back and commit yourself to it in the next 5-10 years, because it's going to make a difference.